All right. Well, welcome back after the holidays to the Brick Stop and Brick Monarch. Let's talk about Lego channel, if you will, or episode. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Tonight, it's kind of a out of the blue episode. We're gonna just be joining you back in and talking about just the holidays, Lego sets we got for Christmas, things like Brick Monarch's joining up right now. And we'll get into that discussion as well as a couple question and answer things. So, hey. Welcome back.
How was your holiday?
Oh, it was great. Fantastic. Good times. Yeah, we got the Christmas routine going and family and, all the classic traditional things you do and in Christmas time. So,
did you get any Lego?
Yes. I got some Lego. I got some pretty cool Lego, but I didn't get like a huge pile of Lego. So it was
okay, let me ask you this. So did you get all Lego or did you get a bunch of other junk that you don't need?
There's a little bit of that other stuff. It wasn't all Lego. But
I see.
Some of it was actually pretty cool. I'll bring up one of the other things I got. I didn't bring it to show, but I will bring up that as well because it's a really cool thing that I got for Christmas. That's not Lego, but kind of inspired a lot of Lego building that I did when I was a kid. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. How about you?
All Lego.
All just Lego.
Yeah.
You didn't even get a pair of socks, man? Aren't you?
I got like some apples from my brother. It was really weird, and he was like, "That apple looks like it would go in that coat pocket right there."
Nice.
So,
and there you go.
Yeah. Couple little random things, but mostly Lego. 90% Lego.
I mean, that's a good Christmas.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
So what was your,
Chris and I were discussing where we were going to sit them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the big problem, right? Hey, welcome on, guys. Thanks so much for joining. Tonight, we're just going to be talking about the holidays, getting back after the new year, some of the stuff we got for Christmas, and a couple question and answer. So if you guys have a question, throw it at us in the comments and we'll talk about it because that's what we're here for tonight. And then next week, probably we'll jump back onto a more themed discussion.
Yep. Yeah. We haven't decided what we're going to talk about, but we will be doing that.
Howdy, Retro Bricks. I have your question you sent me earlier written down, and we'll tackle that a little later tonight. Thanks for joining. So out of the sets you got for Christmas, which one was your favorite?
I would have to say probably the Harry Potter, the Wizard's chest.
Dude, yes.
I haven't built it yet.
Okay, I was gonna ask, and then did you build one yet?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't put the mansion on my list, but that was the reason I was able to buy it was because it wasn't on the list.
Sure.
So I mean, it was a fun build, but I technically did that just before Christmas. That's obviously a phenomenal set.
Wrapped into the Christmas haul.
Yeah. And then the red pickup truck and the medieval castle, the 3-in-1, I built both of those.
How'd you feel? Okay, perfect. So we're castle fans. How did you? Yeah. We kind of trashed the castle when it came out a little bit, and there's reason to. We have videos you guys can watch about us discussing when it came out, the 3-in-1 creator. When you built it, just off the top of your head, what do you think? Like, how did you feel about it?
I was kind of taken back by a couple of things, actually. Okay. And then there were some positives.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure. And honestly, I was going to ask Heather or Mr. Bookie Boo if there had ever been a city modular that actually featured a bathroom.
There gotta be.
Is there?
Well, so you mean like one of the modular, like the big builds? Or like just a city Lego set?
Like one of the big modular builds, the three level tier.
Okay.
I don't know, the corner market. Is there a bathroom in it? There is. So Heather says there is.
Okay, so there is at least one build that has a bathroom in it.
Okay, so the 3-in-1 castle has a bathroom. It's like the latrine that like you just like crap off the side of the castle. It's so authentic.
Right.
So I was curious. I was like, so is there a city? Is there a city set that had a bathroom in it? Because that was the first bathroom that ever featured in a castle.
Yeah.
And it was built accurately.
I think yeah, you're right. So that was the first bath. So that's a mark for the plus
Yeah, that's
on
a plus.
castle. Yeah, because
Okay.
that's historically accurate.
I don't like the hinges that they used to open and close. I don't like that hinge system. Just give me the hinge brick, the 2x2 or the 2x1.
Oh, did they use the clip and bar piece
Yeah,
bricks?
yeah, I don't
Okay,
like that.
yeah, I agree with you there. That's
And
not.
I
That would
also I also don't like the fact that the inside on the floor it's tan.
like a dark tan, right?
No, it's tan, like sand, like desert beach sand.
In
Tan.
the inside the floor, like the on the base
Like the
plates?
floor under like the where the little blacksmith area is.
Okay.
Got a tan floor in there, and I don't like that color in castle stuff.
So you would have preferred like a brown or a dark tan, even?
Yeah, a brown would be a little bit more
Or
authentic,
green,
or like
I
a
guess.
dark gray.
Yeah, maybe they were trying to go for like traffic areas. Like it was just, I don't know. They didn't really have. It would have just been muddy. It wouldn't have been sandy.
No,
Yeah,
no sand.
fair enough. I wanted to say hi, Heather's Bricks. She does a great live stream as well.
Yeah, I know. I catch it when I can.
Yeah, and then let's see. There's one in the detective's office. Funny is my wife has that set, so I should have known.
Well, there you go.
I didn't actually build it, so. She also agrees with you that the hinge would be better. And then we had someone else here, somebody's Lego room. Somebody said, Jeffrey's Lego room says, Andrew, you look like an effing sophisticated Viking.
I am actually. Thanks.
That's fantastic. Let's see. What else we got in the comments? Yeah, so this is kind of a quick Q&A, comment time, just catching up after the holidays, chat. So feel free to drop comments and we'll try to get to them. In the medieval times, you just threw the disposals out the windows. Yeah. Yeah, so that goes along with the fact that now was it on the second story, the bathroom?
Yeah, it's on the left-hand side. If you're looking at the box,
okay.
It's that little room sticking out. That's
Got
a toilet.
Perfect. Okay, so they did it accurately as yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
like and you would just like crap down the rock.
Right. Yeah, that's hilarious. So the only other castle that had that in it that was made of Lego was the Lowenstein Castle, and that technically wasn't an official Lego set. It was one of the brick set or brick A-fold designer program castles.
Yeah.
So you can't technically bring that one into the running, I guess, if you want to be really technical about it. But
well,
that one did
but that was a side build. I mean, this is more like the Black Falcon's Castle or Black Monarchs or
right.
Like none of those had a bathroom. And it would have been super simple to put one in.
It would have been easy even then. Just do like one of those circular brown barrel.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you have to do with the little hole in it.
You know what's funny is I've put bathrooms in several of my Lego castle sets. I put one in the Gatehouse Siege set that you wanted instructions for, but I don't have put together yet.
Yeah.
There's one in that. It might be inaccurate though. And then there's the one in the under the stairs on the Old Oak Abbey that I did.
Oh yeah.
Like hiding down in the basement, which again probably isn't that accurate. But
no, that's not accurate. That's what was surprising is it's accurate in this build. The 3-in-1 castle, it's accurate.
Right. That's crazy.
Like, of all things.
That's so funny, dude. Yeah. So yeah, you know, yeah. When I got the 3-in-1 castle put it together, I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was fun to be building a castle again from Lego, even if it wasn't necessarily the castle that I wanted.
Yeah.
So that was an enjoyable time, and I will say that the people who were kind of going after it for being small were wrong because it's a fairly large castle.
Yeah, I mean it's comparable to the original Black Falcon's castle in size.
What was that? Sorry.
The Black Falcon's castle. It's comparable in size.
Really?
It's a little taller.
It seems like it's quite a bit larger. I mean, I put that thing next to any of the other castles. Well, I guess no, you're right. It's not as big as the Royal Knights castle, I suppose.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, it at the very least, I guess what I would be saying is that it fits with any of the other castles and is one of the larger ones, I would say, especially compared to like, I don't know, what are the other castles? I thought the Black Falcon's castle was pretty small.
I mean, it is, but when you get it as you're a kid, it's so big.
That's true.
So in your mind, it's big until you build it and you're like, wow, that thing shrank.
Yeah. That's fair.
But yeah, I mean, it's okay. I've got it sitting right over here on the table. I still feel like it's a little small.
Okay, yeah.
Like I feel like it's dwarfed even next to like Dungeon Master's Castle. I think it's small.
They did get the nice raised base plate, which gives them the advantage there.
Yeah, I mean, then they threw the beach down in the bottom. The pirate was hanging out.
That was the big hang up for a ton of people.
I crammed the pirate in the jail with the skeleton.
Good. Yeah, I think I threw him into Pirates Bay. I'm like, go back to where you came from.
Right.
And I need like 30 more falcons to put in that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it had some good things going for it. And I think also that it still was kind of what we said. It was a creator set. And at the end of the day, that's all it was. 3 minifigs, a skeleton. One of the minifigs wasn't even a castle guy. And it just was a lot of bricks. Maybe it had more parts than any of the old castles. That over 1,000, but they were small parts. So It doesn't really add up that well.
And then some of the other ones were the bulky parts that you're like, God, why would you use that?
Interesting. See, but I love bulky parts because those burps, man, burps for life.
Yeah, I mean, the burps are one thing, but I'm talking about like the 2x4 brick.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You use them because it's creator. They want to put in generic bricks so they can build other things with it. That's why.
I use those bricks to build up territory. I build up landscape. I mean, I don't use those in building.
Sure. No, and that's where I think it kind of falls short a little bit for people who are looking for a castle, like old school castle theme castle. That's not what it is. But it is a cool, like a fun build, and it is a castle at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's all right. I think we kind of changed our tone
I enjoyed
a little
building
bit.
it. I enjoyed building it, but
Yeah. That was the other thing. I had fun building it. Once it was built, I was like, there it is. Cool.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Not going on a shelf, really.
It's sitting over here. I can't decide what to do. It's sitting next to the mansion.
Well, I took it apart pretty quick and made something else out of it. So,
Yeah, I knew you
decent parts, I guess. I don't know. Okay, we're getting like plenty of comments now, so we can stop talking about the Creator Castle. I'm scrolling back because I know I told you guys to drop comments and questions, and now I'm just like, we're just rolling on here. Oh my goodness, dude! There's like so many people. Thank you so much for joining in and commenting as we're just like rambling on. Basically, the castle. Oh, I see. The person. Yeah. So when they were talking about tossing the waste over the wall, they don't need bathrooms in castles. They did have them though. That is 100% something that was happening back then.
Yeah, they had like 3 or 4 typically in a castle,
and everyone else had to just toss it over the battlement.
If you were in a castle, you were privy to one specific bathroom, depending on your rank.
And privy is the correct word to use in this conversation.
Yeah.
So basically, the castles don't. Okay, yeah, we got that one. We need fully accurate Lego plumbing. I mean, my brother did that once for a house he was making out of Lego.
Really?
Hilarious. Yeah, the walls get too thick though, because you have to put the little piping parts in the walls, and they're like at least 3 thick. It's not quite the way. I guess
and on the ratio of like, say you have somebody that wears a size 12, right? A grown man, full size minifig, right?
Right.
Those walls are a foot thick.
Sure.
Already.
Right.
With 1 brick.
Exactly.
So
you add 2 more. Yeah. It's just. I mean, I guess the only way you might be able to get away with it a little bit better is using plates sideways and do a whole bunch of crazy techniques.
Oh my god, that sounds like a nightmare.
It's not even worth it.
No,
I mean,
it's not even worth it.
I don't want to put plumbing in a Lego house. No. Get out of here. I'll put it in a castle, but 3-in-1 is something list, but the 3-in-1 pirate ship left me underwhelmed. Yet, see why it's incomplete. What's funny is I thought the 3-in-1 pirate ship was better than the 3-in-1 castle because it stayed truer to what it was intending to be. But that's just my own opinion on that one. I did really enjoy it, and it had some unique figures, which the Lego Creator Castle did not have. Heather likes the 3-in-1 castle. I mean, it is fun to build. It's nice to see castle. Nice to see castle at all. Speaking of castles, you guys got a favorite of all time, We did. We talked about this two seasons ago. 2 episodes ago, right? Something like that.
Oh no, yeah.
Well, I mean, I think we said it was for the Dungeon Master's Castle. We both, I think, were on top of that one, right?
Yeah, Dungeon Masters, definitely.
Dungeon Masters, and then
Quick
followed
second, Royal Knights.
Royal Knights. Yeah, we both were like, yeah, that's the same. I mean, yeah, and then I jump into like some of the weirder ones, even though I know the traditional like Black Falcon Castle, Crusaders Castle, and Black Knights Castle are all very much on top of people's lists. I jump more into Wolfpack Tower and Dark Forest Fortress, just because they're weird and random, and I like weird and random stuff.
Yeah, I would have to say the Dark Forest Fortress comes right after the Royal Knights Castle.
And then it's got to be this one right here, the cave.
No, it's not that one. It's never that one.
Dude.
You have a fireplace?
I just pull that out to see your face every time it comes
You
out.
have a fireplace.
Do I have a fireplace in my house?
Yeah.
Technically, no. So I know
Do you have a fire pit outside?
Dude.
You need to take that thing and set it on fire and keep yourself warm outdoors for a little bit.
The ABS in this cave is like worth its weight in gold now, especially since Lego's changing the formula on us.
I don't think anybody ever is going to want that mountain, dude.
I'll melt it down and make my own Lego bricks out of it.
There you go. Melt it down and make some spears or something.
There you go. In old dark gray, which I know is your favorite color.
It's kind of yellow compared to the dark bluish gray.
It's hard to find any light blue or light gray that's not kind of yellow looking, unfortunately.
I was talking about the dark gray.
Oh, the dark gray? I mean, they're both kind of that color. I wonder if we would like cared at all though if we had never got the other ones.
Probably not.
Yeah. Oh man, let's see. Jeffrey's Lego room. Just like Forestman's Crossing, super small. I'm not sure. Was that in reference to something else?
Yeah,
super
3-in-1.
Okay. My favorite castle is Dungeon Master's Castle. It is the best one they've ever done. I agree. That's the Brick Stash. Let's see. Fourth World, Adam. Dungeon Master's Castle is just plain nasty in a good way. It's a rough castle.
It really is.
It is rough, dude. The prison pit, the prison tower, crossbow guys just like in both adjacent towers. You can't get out of there. It's over. Like you're done. You get in there, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, that was like a kid mixing up all his toys, adding a pirate to the castle.
I know.
Sure,
yeah.
but why are Lego designers kids playing? I'm confused.
I know.
That's our job.
I think if they've got a confused designer over there somewhere.
Oh my goodness. I just did a little meme on my page about designers, and then I said, guess, like, I still love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Like, I don't want to hate on them too hard, but don't put pirates in my castles either, please. Retro bricks. I've always have to go with the Kings Mountain Fortress, probably. Yeah, dude, I always forget about that one. It's a unique castle. I know it's got some flaws, but I personally like that a lot. That is a fantastic choice.
It is.
Brick Stash, Black Monarch's Castle is my second favorite. Why do you got to throw that into the mix? Which is your first? Oh, wait, he said it already, right?
Yeah,
Dungeon Master. Okay. I thought he was just trying. Hey, Julian. Good to see you. I worked with Julian in the Lego store back in the day. He just jumped on. Good to see you.
Cool.
Yeah, we were like, underlings, hustling bricks for the masses. Is that 7419 in the back? Probably. Of who? Mine? Are you talking about this? I don't know. Let me check. That you're talking the Fright Nights cave? Not that one. I don't know. Probably. It probably is. I got some special stuff back there. If you tell me the name of the set, I can tell you instantly whether or not it is. I'm not the numbers guy, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't remember the numbers either. I know them by name.
Fourth World Adam. You two would definitely know, and I've asked this in the Classic Castle Facebook group, but is there a definitive castle modular for the Black Falcon series? Castle module? No.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Which one? What? Where? When? Oh!
It's the, is it called the Tower Raid or something like that? It's a Black Falcon. It comes with a black door. It's featured on my Instagram with all the brick stickers, the stone decals. You can open up the Black Falcon's castle and put it back in the back, and it like extends the castle.
If that's what he's talking about, then you're correct. Yeah.
Well, that's the only way you can. That's the only thing that I can come up with as far as like modular classic castle. You know, because Black Monarchs, you could do the same thing. If you had the Knight Stronghold and like the Black Monarch's Ghost, they had all the Technic pins, the 1x2 with the hole, and you can connect them all at the base, and they all kind of lined up and created a giant circle of, you know.
Yeah.
Awesomeness.
And then it was the Guarded Inn for the Crusaders, right?
The Guarded Inn and the
Armor.
Blacksmith Shop.
Yeah, and the Armor Shop.
And the Armor Shop. Yeah, they would all connect to the King's Castle.
Yeah. There was a question about what faction the Guarded Inn belonged to a while back on somebody's story, because it has a Falcon Knight with it, and they tagged me in it, and I was like, well, it's definitely a Crusader establishment.
It's a Crusader establishment, dude.
But I did say it was interesting to see that he was definitely visiting there, and it didn't seem like he was attacking.
The guards have lion shields.
Right. Yeah.
Well, it's a Crusader. It's a Crusader set.
And so it depicts a rare moment of peace between the Crusaders and the Falcons, I guess. Which I would say that never would have happened. Doesn't seem like it, but there it is. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of like when the Falcons... Seemed like the Falcons were the big boys on the street for a while, and they got beat up and started making peace treaties. Because you see it there, and you see it in the Sea Serpent. They're all crewing up with the Black Knights.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe they're just like, we're done. We'll just join you guys. Sorry. People love Black Falcons, dude. That's why it's funny.
Technically, this guy is a Crusader, but they also called the Lion Knights the Crusaders, so they were both the same. I was just answering a question.
Oh, cool. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. There's no disparity between the two. They're the same exact faction.
Yeah, you know, it's funny too because I created that crossed axe sign.
Yeah.
Shield sign.
Yep.
And I would have thought that there would have been more people that would want it because I really love that one.
I would want it.
And
you could give me one.
I don't think we've even sold even one of those.
No way.
Yeah.
Really? That's like one of my favorite logos that Lego's ever done.
Yeah. I've always liked the crossed axe too. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that other kids took better care of their Lego when they were young, so that I could have premium quality ones now. Because I remember trashing mine when I was a little kid.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, and like the axes would get like wiped off, and then it was over. There was no more. There was no Google. There was no eBay, Amazon, nothing.
Right.
They were done.
Yep. Yeah.
Forever.
You hoped you could find one from your friends and trade for it or something. But
yeah,
that's it. Brickstash says, "Do you have any vintage Lego in mind to get this year? For example, I was thinking of getting some Fabuland sets, but I'm still thinking." I don't know if he's trying to bait you, Andrew, because I know that you are not a Fabuland fan.
Yeah, I don't know why you would even think about that.
But I, on the other hand, would say, do what makes you happy, my friend. And Fabuland is called Fabuland because it's fabulantastic.
Fabuland reminds me of like Blue's Clues.
Hey, I mean, people, that's nostalgic for people. Maybe that's why they want to get into it. I don't know. Yeah. Fabuland has some really fantastic parts, and some of them are still used in Lego sets today. But I can see why some people don't go for it.
Let's see. Vintage Lego sets. I'm going to complete the Rock Raiders this year.
Nice. Dude, yes. That's such a good idea.
I want to complete Blacktron as well.
Dude, I have like one. I would never be able to. Like, not even close.
Well, I already picked up that plate, the space plate. I have it up here. The
Yeah.
raised base plate with the craters black, and so that Aqua Zone I'm
Dude,
completing this year.
I have Aqua Zone completed.
All the first gen.
First gen, yeah.
Yeah, because that's all I care about is the first gen.
Nice, yeah.
Um,
Actually, let me think about it. Because I do. Yeah, because the Aqua Sharks go along with first gen as the bad guys.
Yeah,
So,
the first one, yeah.
Yeah. No, I have all the. Dude, I found at a brick convention, I found the Aqua Sharks, the main one. It wasn't very big, but it was on that blue lunar faceplate. They just modified it and turned it blue for the underwater. It has like the craters in it and the little hill on the side. I found that sealed at a brick convention in Seattle here, and I was able to trade in like a ridiculous like Lego Friends set for like half of the price and then pay the rest in cash.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got it sealed, and yes, I opened it. Absolutely, 100%. If I'm not gonna open a sealed vintage Lego set, I'm just gonna resell it and buy an opened one. So I'm gonna open them. Don't even talk to me about this, people.
Yeah, of course. I would do the same thing. And I'd throw away all the old gray out.
Oh my goodness. Don't throw it away. Remember, you got a Jason Dropbox next to your build table. You drop it in there and you send it my way when it fills up.
I got your address. I know.
All right, what do we got? Fourth one. Oh, as far as like vintage stuff for me, oh man, I mean, I would like to finish the Adventurers series, but I'm pretty neck deep in like not having lots of the first wave, to be honest, because I keep forgetting how many there are in that like Egyptian wave.
Yeah, it's like
And
19.
then Orient Expedition. Don't have much in that. Like, I got, although I do have the two big ones, so maybe I'll work on that. I don't know. It's spendy, man. Vintage Lego sets are spendy. It's hard to get back into those, but
Well, like I said, I spend as long as it takes to acquire the minifigs,
yeah,
and then I just piece out the bricks
right.
on Bricklink.
Yeah, that is the best way to do it. I'm trying to think what was the Jungle. I think I'm missing like one set from Jungle. I have all of Dino Island because I got it all in one box. Okay, some dude threw all of it in. Remember? Yeah.
I know.
Oh well, let me talk about this real quick, just to bring this up because we were talking about Christmas gifts. My wife bought me this sealed for Christmas. So yeah, that was Catherine. She picked that up for me, and that's why I didn't have a huge stack of Lego bricks because I don't even want to know how much she paid for this.
Yeah, there's no telling, man. To be honest, if it was sealed.
It was sealed, man. So I was super excited to get that.
Yeah, I had that set when I was younger. When that first came out, I got it.
So yeah, no, it's amazing. And I was talking to Chaz something or rather on here who loves Lego, Johnny Thunder, and he was saying how many unique exclusive printed parts are in this set. And yeah, when I was putting it together, like so many just like one-offs just came on that set, like the carpet and the arches and all the printed shield, weird little circular shield pieces and stuff. It's full of very unique, interesting parts. So I was excited as heck to get that one.
That was back when it was more of a benefit to like buy every set.
Yeah, well, it was also exactly. It was also back when they were like just cranking them out and didn't even realize how much they cost to produce them.
And at the time, I want to say that was the first elephant. And then there was one other elephant set that came in the Orient Expedition.
Yeah, it was I can't remember the. Yep.
I don't remember what it was, but it was like it was like they were just traveling on it or something.
Right. Yeah, I think like the good guys were on it, and then like Sam Sinister had like a car driving up next to it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the dark gray one, and then this one came with the light gray one. And I don't know that they even did. I don't know that they ever put them on anything else.
I don't think they did.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was cool. I'm really excited about that. Let's see. What do we got? You've got the Black Forest Fortress guarded in, blacksmith, etc. Is there a definite building technique to combine them as to how Lego intended? I mean, those are all kind of what? Oh, yeah. We were just saying that you can combine the armor shop, the guarded inn, onto the King's or the Crusader's castle.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's like an intended way, like an official like image from Lego somewhere. I'm sure there might be in their archives or online somewhere, but they were definitely intended to expand the original castle base. King's Castle from Kingdoms has to be my favorite just because that's the one I grew up with. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, we grew up with the little older ones, but dude, I have friends that love the Knights Kingdom stuff because they were kids when it came out and they thought it was the coolest thing ever. And it's just that nostalgia draws them back to that, even though if you objectively look at some of that stuff, it's not so good.
Definitely not good.
Yes. Dragon Fortress. Dragon Fortress. Is that the one from Johnny Thunder, the Emperor's Dragon Fortress?
Yeah, I think so. Because there was one bigger one than that.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually ended up getting that one. My wife, again, bought that one for me last Christmas, I think. So I do have those two. So I could kind of piece out the smaller ones, the little Yeti one, and the other one with that weird red bear creature in it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Oh my goodness.
Some weird
Retro Bricks asks, do you guys know if the Crusaders are the same as Lion? Oh, you just already answered that. I'm way up in the comments. Should I just scroll out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys. I was trying to get to as many as I could, but I think we've gone too far. So the Brick Stash, Retro Bricks is responding to them. I always had the same question. Imagine, okay, yeah. It was a huge empire. Yeah. An empire, huge empire that they broke into smaller kingdoms. See, I actually ended up a while back wrote a whole lore about Lego Castle, and that's exactly what I said. The same thing. I said they all kind of started at the Yellow Castle and then broke into factions, and factions subdivided into the ones that we see in the middle of the golden age of Lego Castle. So that was kind of my idea too. Come on, Andrew. Fabuland is nice. The problem is getting the entire collection. So many sets.
Dude, what?
I know people who love it, dude.
They are terrible.
I don't hate it, but I'm not out there trying to get a hold of it. So
there's somebody, I can't remember who it is, but there's somebody on Instagram, and I've been seeing it. They're like, well, you could just build these Fabuland sets with modern parts, and here's how. I'm like, you literally have time to sit and think this out and then put it out into the public. What a terrible waste of time.
Your mind is just like,
dude. I'm like, I don't want a tricycloplots, okay, going to the mailbox. That's not cool to me. That makes no sense.
Oh my word. Yeah, but I mean, it does to somebody, I guess, right? That's why they took the time to do it.
Like I said, man, it's like Blue's Clues, dude.
You know what's funny? There was a guy, I wish I knew the name of the Instagram account because he's pretty talented. And he did a whole island of Fabuland.
I think I've seen that.
Fabuland Island. Here's the interesting thing, though. That was his big project. He did it, he set it all. I think Brothers Brick featured it and everything. Now I think he's working on a gigantic Lego castle. And it's like done really well, similar to how he did a good job on Fabuland. So I guess there are Lego Castle and Lego Fabuland fans.
I don't like it.
Retro Bricks, I think some of the Paradisa Lego sets are actually pretty sick. Just a cool beach vibe. Yeah, dude, I got a hold of a whole bunch of them from a random sale online, and dude, I was excited about those ones a lot. There's a lot of interesting parts in them. Mainly, I just wanted the lighthouse because I grew up looking at the lighthouse at a friend's house, and I always thought it was cool that Lego had a lighthouse. And, you know, it's the only vintage Lego lighthouse that's available.
I can see that. It's a gateway drug, though.
Yeah, to city.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to be careful, man. Modulars and Paradisa are gateway drugs to Lego City. And once you're in Lego City, it's over. It's done. You lose everything.
You do.
Oh, man. Retro Bricks said, okay. Let's see. Retro Bricks actually submitted a question to our little question and answer thing earlier tonight, and his question was, which I think we kind of already answered a little bit, but favorite theme or sub theme, and then or the favorite Lego castle, or not Lego castle, Lego set of all time. And I was gonna say, since we all know that we've already gone over our favorite Lego sets in the castle theme, and we know that our favorite Lego sets are castle theme, is there a secondary theme that stacks up in second place for you?
Yeah, mine would have to be between Ice Planet and Rock Raiders.
Nice, both very solid themes. So you'd go castles, and then it would be one or the other of those. Not quite sure which.
Yeah, it's a hard 50-50 on that because I like both of them so much.
Dude, they're both really good.
Yeah,
Ice Planet, I would lean into Ice Planet personally if I had to go with one or the other, just because I think it's a little older and it has more nostalgia surrounding it, and it was connected to the rest of the space theme a little more than Rock Raiders, but
it was.
Rock Raiders stands alone, man, as like its own thing. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be tough, man, because I mean, if I really had the time and the extra cash to just buy a bunch of parts to just make these massive builds,
yeah,
I would want to do one for Rock Raiders, one for Ice Planet. You know, like I mean, I'm talking like a 4-foot by 6-foot display.
Right, with like multiple of these
thousands and thousands of bricks.
Yeah, big HQ. I've seen people do partial, like some of those like that, and they're so cool. And yeah, it totally makes me want to get in and actually work on one of those things because that'd be sick.
Yeah, I mean,
idea.
I've kind of sorted my my old themes into tubs. Like I've been collecting parts. So like whenever I buy parts that I need like today, I have a parts list that I like go through and check and see if that person that I'm buying from has any of those parts.
Yeah.
And I'm picking up Blacktron, UFO stuff, Rock Raiders, Ice Planet, and that's really the only 4 that I'm pulling extra parts for right now through Bricklink Quarters.
Sure. So that's your Dragnet right now?
Yeah.
I like that. I have some parts for you. You need to send me your address.
I think I've done that like twice. And you just
no, dude, I swear I still don't have it. Though I have it on a return box, so I guess it's partially my own.
I'm pretty sure I texted it to you.
My own. Okay, we got questions. There's a little question button down at the bottom that's been going off here. We got favorite Lego movie, and then another one from someone else here that I'll read in a second. So, Lego movie. Which one was your favorite, do you think? First Lego movie or second Lego movie?
First.
Yeah. 100%. I'm going to say it, man. First Lego movie was everything good about Lego. The second one, it was fine, but it felt like it was trying to push something on me. I don't know what it was. I'm like, pink Lego's not that cool. I'm sorry.
It's not. It's not.
And I felt like
the song was good, though.
The one that's like gets stuck inside your head one.
Dude, like I've found myself playing that one and the theme song from the first one like on repeat, like on the way to Legoland.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Get it really stuck in your head. Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean the first one obviously was just super amazing.
Yeah, I agree. And I think it speaks for itself too that the kits, the like 30 Lego sets that were based on it or more were also much more interesting and more solid kits than the ones that came for the second.
Yeah, they were cool. They were cool. I was a little disappointed that we just saw some medieval guys. Yeah, there was just that one little funky one that you could kind of turn into a little gatehouse, but not really. That was a set though. I'm talking about in the movie. Oh, like you didn't get to see, like, yeah, it would have been cool to see them because they just flew over the castle land. Would have been cool to see them come into the battle with all their like horses and armor and everything. Middle Zealand. Yeah, that's true. And we got the sea cow, the pirate ship though. That was pretty sick. I thought that was cool. Yeah, I mean they were cool. I didn't buy any of those. Yeah, the only reason I got the big sea ship, which was huge, it's like 1,400 pieces or something. It's massive. The only reason, it's like one of my last days at Lego, I came back. I could have even already had quit at that time and came back in, and
a manager there who was like super nice. I'm not even sure if I should like say this because I don't know if they're allowed to do that. But he's like, "Oh, bro, like I got you last day, whatever. Like you can use my employee discount and get this thing for 50% off." I was like, "Bro, I got you. I'm taking the ship, man. Let's get out of here."
Yeah, wasn't that ship kind of expensive retail?
Yeah, it was like $250 or something like that. It was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's no way I would have ever gotten it unless I had got that.
I did like the sewer babies.
Dude, did you get them when they were on sale, bro?
From the second movie?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Dude, they went on sale. They were like $6 for the whole little blister pack of sewer babies.
No, I totally missed
Dang it. You should have got some. I got like a couple packs. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can give you those. I'll give you some snow pieces instead. Some Ice Planet.
Yeah, this is true. True North Brick says that it was great. The movie was great for the AFOL community too, normalizing the idea of the Lego room.
I agree in the sense that that's true, but also they kind of crapped on us for being like stuck up people who wouldn't let their kids play with their Lego stuff.
Well, when that kid gets a damn job and can afford them, maybe we can talk.
That's fair. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I liked it. The first one had
not a toy. It's a highly sophisticated interlocking brick system.
Agreed. And I've used that line on other people, and it was a great weapon that Lego gave to the AFOL community.
Yeah, it was.
So I will give them that. No, the first movie was a stack upon stack of great references, and it just felt really good. It had all the Lego magic that you'd think a Lego movie should have. The second one felt like it was just kind of building on the last one, and I don't know. I just didn't feel it as much. It was still fun to watch, but not the same as the first. Okay, we got Jabber492. If you could erase a castle theme, i.e. the Jelly Bean Knights, which one would you pick? Well, you just said it, man. That would be it. Get those out of here.
Yeah.
Unless you said which Jelly Bean Knight would I pick, and I'd just be like, no. Sorry, bro. Speaking of themes again, just to jump on there, my secondary favorite theme is probably pirates. But man, I mean, I always say this, it's adventurers, Wild West, pirates, and castles. All of them are up there, and all of the old space stuff. I don't know, man. It's everything. Basically, my favorite theme is the 90s and back.
That's kind of tough.
Yeah, there's so much good stuff, dude.
Because even if you had all of them, there wasn't enough of the same kind of part that you could really build something big and amazing.
Yeah, I mean, now though you can use those unique pieces and spread them across a large build because there is enough parts to sub in from all the
now.
Yeah, now, yes, I agree. It would have been trickier to do that when you were a kid for sure. Yeah. Which pirate ship is your favorite? Imperial ships work as well. Dude, Skull's like Schooner all the way. I'm sorry. Get those other ships out of here. They don't got a chance against that one.
I like the Skull's Eye Schooner, but the Black Seas Barracuda has got to be the number one.
Yeah, I mean, it is the first. It does hold that place.
It was awesome to be the first.
It was. It is an awesome first set for sure, or first pirate ship for sure. They killed it because it still holds up, and it held up against the other ones that came after really well. So
yeah.
Retro Bricks Barracuda is such a classic. It is. True North Bricks favorite themes are so driven by nostalgia. It is true. So that's what I was saying. Like, it's so hard, man. Because
I know how it is, man.
Yeah.
I bought
somebody.
There was a pirate faction that released I think it was in 2014.
Yeah.
And I had all those. And the ship was like the Brick Bounty or something like that, or Brick Beard or whatever.
Yeah.
I got all those thinking, someday I'll collect the pirate stuff, but I really have no desire to collect pirate stuff.
Interesting.
I like them. And
it's
I liked them as a kid.
dude.
I liked them as a kid, but I think staying down in Florida as long as I did, and them having the pirate parade, and everybody thought they were a pirate, and the Buccaneers and all that. I don't know. I just kind of got rubbed the wrong way and wanted to be like completely away from the whole beach. I don't want anything beach anymore in my life ever.
There's a lot of beach and pirates.
A lot of beach and pirates.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I would say, you grew up with some of that stuff, so maybe going and getting a hold of the first wave or something maybe at some point. But yeah, I mean, once you get some, you're like, I gotta get the rest.
Yeah, I don't even want to go down that road.
Yeah, that's fair. It's another gateway.
I am more enthused with my classic castle collection than I could be with anything else.
Well, and
and I almost have every single one.
Yeah, and I'm chipping away at it as well. And this whole like couple years, because I just was recently on Instagram. I know it's been around a lot longer, but I think I've been on there for about 2 years, and it's been realizing, like, for me, I've realized, like, you could just do Lego Castle and like you could be happy.
Oh yeah.
There's enough there like that you could expand and build and create. Like it's its own thing. Like you don't need anything else. Like of course I still go all the other ways like a crazy squirrel, but like yeah, man, Castle, I mean, you could, and the more time and focused energy you spend on something like a specific theme, especially Castle, the better stuff you start putting together, the better content you start creating, the more interesting things, and the more details you put into it, and you can expand that. Yeah, I see that. Like focusing.
Yeah, I agree. It's just if you spread yourself too thin and you're just like Lego is everything, like you're gonna get lost, and then you end up building Fabuland stuff.
Then you just end up in the dumpster with Fabuland,
yeah,
wondering what happened to your life.
All of a sudden, you're building stuff with red bricks, yellow bricks, and blue bricks, and they're all too wide.
And they're all too big of parts, and they're all too bright. Speaking of bright colors, how about that bright yellow? What's that called? Vivid yellow that came out recently?
Vivid yellow?
Yeah. Somebody dropped a question way up earlier about new colors, I think. What are our thoughts on new colors and such? So why don't you take a stab at that one? Let me know.
Well, I mean, I like the color. If I was into that city thing, I really only see it being used as a city safety yellow, like around construction sites.
Yeah.
But the parts are so limited.
Right. It comes on
like 19 or 20 or something like that.
Still, that's
and they're really oddball parts too. They're not like anything. I think there is a minifig like arms or something like that, but.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I could.
So if you were into more, yeah,
it's like a chartreuse. It's like a chartreuse yellow.
Sure. Yeah, I heard a bunch of people making up random names for it because I think it's got a different name on Bricklink. Because Lego and Bricklink, though they are technically joint owned by the same company or whatever. Well, Lego owns Bricklink, but like they still haven't like collaborated enough to fix their discrepancies in all their part numbers and all of their
no, I mean, to be honest with you, the names on Bricklink are a lot easier to remember and they make more sense, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree, because when I'm buying a part off lego.com, bricks and pieces, whatever, I'm like, what it's a what now?
Yeah, I know. Like dark earth brown, light earth brown.
Yeah, but no, it's like even more obscure than that. It's like medium gray. I'm like, what is
it's medium stone gray.
I straight up ordered the wrong color once because of that.
I know. Just don't order from Lego. Just go to Bricklink.
Bricklink's pretty solid. And though you do support Lego somewhat ordering through Bricklink because they take a little bit off the top from all the sellers, you support more of the community ordering from Bricklink than ordering straight from Lego. Let's see. Favorite themes, blah, 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 driven by nostalgia. Yes, indeed, they were, sir. Barracuda is such a classic. We got that one. Barracuda all the way. We got some Barracuda fans in the chat. Queen Anne's Revenge because I own it. You know what? That makes sense. I can support that. Also, I would have loved that ship. That is a very beautiful ship.
Yeah, it is.
Probably. I mean, that one, dang, dude. The detail on the Queen Anne's Revenge is unreal.
I know. They had to make it all. They had to make it real, man, for Blackbeard.
Yeah, they went all the way for that one, man. The old sets are just good, though. I was only born in '99, and man, they just don't make them the same anymore. The classic feel is just so much better to me. Yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at. I enjoy newer stuff as well, but like That's why I did my Instagram. Like, you scroll through all my stuff, it looks like a 90s catalog. That's because I like that stuff so much. I wanted to bring some of that back into the stuff that I was doing. So, yeah, I think there's good and bad. Here's the funny thing. A lot of the parts that Lego provides in a lot of kits are still very similar to a lot of the old parts. And you can really do quite a bit in like a more old school vibe with current Lego bricks than I think people have really tried.
Yeah.
Yeah. The standard like base bricks are still all there.
Yeah, for sure.
So get in it. Oh, yeah, I'm just
the pirate wall, the pirate map in the wall back here is one of the wall signs that we have in our store.
So cool, but like, yeah, that's another one I want. Although, man, I want one of those crossed axe shields now that you brought it up.
I know.
That's so cool. Let's see. Let's see. We got Caribbean Clipper and Eldorado. Somebody sold somebody else that. That's an awesome trade / buy. Good job, guys. Andrew should get invited to the Fabuland Island to warm his heart.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh, I bet it's toasty over there. It'll turn into a witch burning if Andrew shows up.
There's probably a beach.
All right, you know what? It's surrounded by beach. Just all bad for Andrew. Fabuland on a beach. I mean, you couldn't really make a worse place for you to hang out.
Dude, no. Give me like Khazad-dûm. That's where I want to be.
Khazad-dûm? Ooh. Wow. You know, don't bring that up. Now you're going to get me all upset about what Lego didn't end up making for their Lego Lord of the Rings sets. Oh, wait, no, they did make Khazad-dûm. Yeah, they did make Khazad-dûm.
Yeah, the tomb.
Not the bridge.
Not the bridge.
I don't want to talk about it. Straight up don't want to.
Or like any of the other 300 miles.
Shut up, Andrew. I don't want to talk about it. I'll talk about it when we're actually officially talking about it. Right. And then you'll see me probably cry.
I'd like to see
BrickMonarchShop.com. It's the wall sign. Yep, we got that in the chat. Thank you for that. Shout out. Head over to BrickMonarchShop.com to grab those wall signs. I have a couple of them, and they're great. There's a video on your YouTube and on the shop and on my YouTube about me testing them, and it was a lot of fun to make the video, and that's good quality stuff, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Orthanc was GOAT. I just wish they would make more. Yeah. Dude, I can't argue. Orthanc, the set was incredible. One of the best Lego sets probably they've done. Like, it was a thing.
That really was amazing.
And they knocked it out of the park in more ways than... I mean, they put book references in that build that, like, weren't even in the movie. Like, way up in the towers with the portraits of the wizards and the stabs in the barrel.
Yeah, it was. That's an awesome set.
It's unreal, dude. I can't believe it. And I thought it was setting up, that set, I thought was setting up for the next big wave. And then it just kind of was like, woo!
You're right off the hill.
Gone.
I know.
So sad. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. We have doubles of Forestman and Dark Forest. Do you think you need new? Oh, are we getting like deals going on in the chat? That's awesome, dude. Yeah, make it happen, guys. That's so good.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off that I don't have the opportunity to get the Castle in the Forest set.
Yeah,
that's very frustrating,
dude. I mean,
who in the chat feels that Jason should send me his at the cost that he bought it for?
Why? Then I wouldn't have it.
So?
So that would make me sad. And then I'd be like...
You're the one with the pirate boxes behind you.
Who in the chat feels like Brick Monarch should send it back to me at less than he got it for me? No. Oh, man. I mean, here's the thing. I'll let you know when it shows up, and you should probably be able to build it with... You probably have most of it already sitting in your brick boxes.
Yeah.
It's pretty basic stuff. I went through the parts list, or not the parts list, but the instructions you sent me over.
Yeah, I have the instructions. I don't have the time to go page by page and look at the parts.
Right, but like
I need a parts list.
At a glance, it's all current, like available parts from like. So, except for the stupid sticker sheet they put on there, which come on, guys. So, yeah. Yeah, let's see those. See what's it's so expensive. Is it how much is it now? I'm
I don't
curious.
know. I haven't looked, but I
People are
mean,
probably
I think some of them were selling on eBay for like $500 or $600.
yeah, somebody dude. Well, and you know what the sad thing is? Some people got 5 of them. Did I tell you that part? You want to be mad, Andrew? After we're talking about Fabuland, let's just
Yeah, I
this
know.
on
That's
top of it.
disappointing.
5, dude. The limit was 5. Who
I'm
does
telling you
that?
what. I'm telling you what. If I ever win the Powerball, I'm just gonna call Lego and have them ship directly, like full content of production to my house, and then everybody else in the community can buy it off of me for 50% plus.
Hey, I mean that's a business strategy. Oh my
Just have my
goodness.
own Lego warehouse. They'll just ship it from their warehouse to my warehouse.
There you
Full
go. And
content.
then you can then you can be a distributor. I like it. All right, Lego. The Lego Den asks, "How are the projects going? Shields, etc."
Everything is going wonderful.
Yeah, we're making it happen over
I
there.
have
Here,
all kinds of
over.
new stuff that I'm working on. I've
Yeah,
got new signs that we're going to release soon, and I'm actually working on brick decals.
dude, yes. And I've seen the samples, my people. Just wait, just you wait till we get our stuff started rolling out here. I know Andrew, you got some stuff in the works, and I'm going to eventually, hopefully,
Yeah, it's just
that.
a matter of time.
But yeah, we're talking not just the wall decals. You're going all the way with these things, flags, the works. So I don't
Oh
want to
yeah,
give away too
flags,
much,
shields,
but
torsos, everything.
or
And
that. Yeah.
I know they're stickers, but they are going to be very good stickers. And I'll tell you what, when I put together a sticker sheet and you can like load up a whole battle pack of men with one sticker sheet, it's going to be well worth it to buy the sticker sheet than to go onto one of these custom printed websites and buy a $25 minifig that's printed because
Sure.
it's really not necessary.
Well, and you're putting them on the high quality the vinyl, right?
Oh yeah, I mean
And
this is
it's
they're going to be superior quality.
and you have the are you doing the scratch like protection finish like you did for the walls and everything?
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Yep. And
So they're gonna be.
they're going to be machine cut
I mean,
to
I'm
spec.
gonna
I
just
mean, they're not going to be like miscut or not fitting properly. I mean, I've even got the bardings here. I'll show them. I'll show them right here. I've got some right here. These are the blanks.
nice. Yeah, so they're all cut exactly to go on the minifigs, just like that. Shields, the whole works. High
Yeah.
quality vinyl with a protective glossy finish, right?
Yeah.
Just like a plastic brick would look.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say it. I would actually venture to say that they're better than the Lego quality stickers that you get in the Lego kits.
Yeah. They are. They're going to last longer.
Yeah, they have more durability and they're going to probably be cleaner. I've gotten some really bad stickers, dude. I told you this like way back. All my Harry Potter stickers for Dagon Alley were cut incorrectly, and they sent me another whole sheet of them. Same thing. They're all that way. The
Yeah, and
line is
see
on.
that's just it. When I run mass production on those, any of them that are miscut will go straight in the trash. Those will not be sold to my customers.
Dude, it's like, and somebody, you would know the correct terminology for the buffer you put around each one. So when they cut, it cuts a little bit of the design off, whatever, but it's like the part that's supposed to be cut off.
Yeah, it's bleed.
Yeah, they did it wrong. I don't know what happened, but they were cutting off like the edges of the
Yeah,
like text
I mean,
on the sticker.
I'm in the
like,
printing industry, like full on. Like I design business cards, brochures, books, everything.
Yeah.
Everything has bleed, and everything. If it's not cut exactly the way I want it cut, it's garbage.
Good.
And
Like,
I would not sell anything
stickers.
less than perfect to one of my customers. Like
Perfect.
it's, I've got a stack of signs over here that just had a couple little blemishes on the face of them.
Yeah.
And I absolutely refuse to put those in a box and ship them out.
Huh. That's kind of sad though that you can't do something with that, huh?
Well, I can take the print off of the metal
Oh,
and
okay.
replace it with a new print. But as they are, I would never send them out like that.
Cool. Well, like I said before, the quality that I got from your shop was really fantastic, and I'm looking forward to these stickers on the shields and the torsos. We can start customizing a ton of Lego stuff with that.
And we are actually, me and Lady Bricks are going to be at the what is it? It's Brick Fair, Alabama.
Oh, fantastic! With a booth
this next
or
weekend.
just hanging out?
Yeah, on Saturday. We're just coming to hang out.
Oh, sweet.
And then in the following weekend, we're going to be, I think it's Brick University or Brick Universe in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
So that's going to be super awesome. So we're going to go out and check out some builds, take some photos.
Sweet.
You know, take our minifigs.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool. So you guys should, if anyone who's around that area, you go say hi. And then, it would be cool to see you there. Obviously, I'm not going to be there because I'm way on the West Coast, but that sounds like a lot of fun, man. I'm kind of jealous. I didn't go to my convention. I think it was either canceled or like super like messed up this year, like really small, like security strict craziness over on this side. Anyway, it was sad. But yeah, no, that sounds awesome. You should definitely check out Brick Monarch and Lady Bricks if you're in the area. Let's see. We got James 5 Westman. Which theme do you think will be the 90th anniversary? Castle, Pirate, Space, or Bionicle? I can tell you which one it either won't be or absolutely should not be.
Bionicle.
Bionicle. Get that out of here.
That stuff is garbage.
Yeah. Did the city thing get in a town? Didn't town get in there, or did they not?
I don't think so.
I thought for some reason town or something.
I think it was Pirate Castle in Space.
Well, Castle was like let in at the end because they realized they screwed everybody on it. On the vote. But then I was like, hey man, they did that to Space too, and it still got in. Because Space, they broke up into factions too. Blacktron, M-Tron. They did that to Adventurers too, didn't they? Maybe not Adventurers. They didn't do it.
Not Adventurers.
But they did it to Space. And I think they did it to City. They did like City, Town, and like City Train. I'm like, dude, it's all the same thing. Put them all in the same category. Stop trying to screw with people.
Yeah.
But, oh, well. I mean, who knows? Some people are saying, oh, it's going to be a combination of three. Some people are saying this or that. Like, there's no way to know because it's up to Lego now to decide. They're not going to let it voted. They're not going to let it be voted out, like, to a final vote. Yeah. They've gotten their categories, and they're going to decide. Here's what I think they should do. They should do one of each. Then I wouldn't care if they did a Bionicle one.
One of each, $200 set.
Yeah. A full-on, basically Pirates Bay style of each one.
Big set from each one.
References, hidden Easter eggs from those themes, the whole works.
Like the classic, Easter eggs.
Yeah, like they did with the Islanders statue in the Barracuda Bay.
Yeah.
All of that. Yeah, put it all in there, and then, do one of each one. People want it. It's not like, look, they got thousands of votes for each one. Those are thousands of sales you could have for a $200 set. That's like the 10,000 Castle in the Forest sets you sold in a half an hour, and you made over $1 million.
Check this out. Now, I was watching a video the other day, and I don't know how accurate it is, but it said that Lego sells 7 Lego sets per second year round. And then from November, Black Friday through Christmas, they sell 28 Lego sets a second globally.
That's why everything's out of stock, people.
Yeah.
The Lego community's exploded. The supply chain's broke.
And I think you can find that in their like general revenue report that they submit out.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're doing like $700 billion a year in profit. It's stupid. They can make Castle. They can hire a whole team to just come in fresh off the street and just do Castle stuff for like a decade and then fire them.
They can hire me. I'll do it.
I know. I would do it too. I wouldn't even question it.
Dude, neither would I. Here's the thing. They could hire a failed Castle theme. Even if Castle wasn't big enough, which it is, and didn't make them any money, which it would, even if it didn't. They could just ride on it. It wouldn't even matter.
They could just do it because we asked.
Exactly. They wouldn't even need to make profit and still make a profit because of their insane sales and all their other departments. I agree. Like, it's crazy, dude. Well, and it's like, dude, come on. I mean, yeah. I mean, we can harp on this all day long. We know that they sell. The Blacksmith sold out. The Castle in the Forest sold out. The Creator Castle sold out. That other one, the Barracuda Bay Pirates, but a vintage theme, sold out. What are we talking about? It's not like there's no money there. Their excuse that these things don't make money is gone. It's just like their excuse like they don't do violent content. That's a lie. Stop lying to me. Just admit what you're doing here. Give me my damn Lego sets.
Right.
Don't pretend anymore, Lego. We're all old enough. We're not kids here anymore. I don't know, man.
Well,
I don't know what it is. People are crazy.
I know.
They're crazy. But we'll see. We'll ride the train and see what happens. Let's see.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about next week? Putting you on the spot, son.
I'll talk about anything, man. I mean, I love vintage Lego themes, so I enjoy anything back in the day. But like, there's some fun stuff that came out in the later 2000s. That's a blast too. So, I mean, basically, I'll talk about anything.
Shoot. I have
Like,
to think about it.
is there anything that you're like, man, like people don't talk about this often, or something that we haven't talked about that you're waiting to talk about?
Let's jump back into Castle and go to Kingdoms too.
Okay. Kingdoms.
With the dwarves.
Yeah.
Crown Knights.
Fantasy era.
Fantasy era, yeah.
Castle.
It's labeled as Kingdoms in some places.
Well,
because there was a Kingdom. Kingdoms 1 was like the medieval village. Right?
No, Kingdoms came after. Kingdoms came after Fantasy era, and it had the weird red castle.
No, there was like 1 or 2.
It was Knights Kingdom 1 and Knights Kingdom 2. Those were wild, and then it was Fantasy era for like 4 years or something like that. And then at the end of Fantasy era, we got dwarves, and then it was dead for a bit, and then Kingdoms came out. So that's where. So you want to talk about? Let's see.
Fantasy era.
Fantasy era, dude. Yeah, there's good 3 years worth of stuff in there we could talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Dwarves
cool.
in there.
Yeah, dwarves, goblins, or trolls they called them, and then
Trolls.
the skeletons. We can kind of brush over the skeletons at the beginning to mention they were in it, but get into the good stuff later. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so next week we'll talk about Lego Castle Fantasy era. And I'm going to check out a couple more of these comments before we get off here. He said Lord of the Rings. Someone, James 5 Westman. We're just waiting to do that one.
That's coming, I promise.
Yeah. Fantasy era was just called Castle. Yeah, Jabber 492. It was just called Castle. Like the box art is just Castle. But in most forums, it's referred to as like a subtitle as Fantasy era. Because otherwise you're just like, oh yeah, let's talk about Lego Castle. It's like, well, okay, all of it,
right?
Yeah.
No, the Fantasy era is cool, man.
Fantasy era is great. Yeah, I didn't vibe with it when it first came out. I was like, this stuff's wild. But as it went on, it got better and better. And some of the builds, some of the things we get in there, you don't see again, ever. So yeah, it gets cool. There's a lot of fun stuff in there.
Yeah. I would have to say it's probably the closest like castle, like from Lego branded castle to the Lord of the Rings, like fantasy type.
Yeah.
With the big troll wheel and, the dwarf mine and, all that. It's like real close to like a Lord of the Rings style, but branded like by Lego.
What I enjoy about it is exactly that, because it gets the Johnny Thunder vibe going, that it's the Mummy and Indiana Jones before they had licenses, and it's Lego branded stuff. And I really like that. And so they kind of went around and they did some Lord of the Rings stuff a little bit, but they didn't have the license and they did their own. So I like that a lot. Yeah, let's see. Oh, we got the Brick Stash says, recently saw a page dedicated to medieval historical mini printed and super quality. Really surprised me. Yes, I think someone said down below it was K-Town Bricks, and I haven't ordered from them. I've seen some of their stuff. It looks really nice. I have ordered from Firestar Customs, and their stuff. I ordered Eowyn and Faramir minifigs, and they look exactly like how they would have done in the Lego Lord of the Rings theme. to
Yeah.
a T. I think do I have them down here? I thought I
Yeah.
had them down
And
here.
what'd you pay for them?
So they were on sale, and I had like one of those little coupon codes for $10 off or 10% off or something like that. But yeah, they were still like $30 for both of them. Just two minifigs, $30. Man, it
Yeah.
might have been more. Could have been 40. They were like almost $20 a piece. They might have been more. Yeah, it was hard. Like I got them for my birthday. I was like, I'll just splurge and get these because I'm not a big custom buyer, you know.
Yeah.
But I went in and got them because I was like, my Lord of the Rings Lego series needs an Eowyn minifigure. I'm sorry. Like, why in the hell is there no Eowyn in my Lego Lord of the Rings sets?
I mean, you could have created one.
I know, but this one looks better. She has her like horse belt, like buckle, and the chainmail, and the green cloak. And everything.
Like I said, I mean, those are great, man. But it's like, you know,
they're not practical unless you're rich. Let's just
they're really not. You're not gonna go and buy 400 of those minifigs.
No.
You know?
Because even if you're not buying the full figure, you're still paying $5-6 for the torso.
Yeah, or if their legs are printed or face or whatever. I know.
Although, you know what, man? You're right, but you know what was really cool? They did for Halloween the zombie Templar figure. He was sick, dude. That was one of the coolest.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of cool, but I've kind of always frowned upon the Templar medieval portion.
That's why they're zombies. That's why it was so good.
Because they're dead.
Yeah. Dude, did you ever watch that show? Oh man, it was about the Templars.
Yeah, we started it and we didn't finish it.
It was a little, yeah. It wasn't the greatest. Did you know Mark Hamill shows up in it?
Yeah, I think there was something about that somewhere, but
that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
It wasn't well. To be honest, it wasn't that well produced. I mean, if I'm gonna watch a castle show, I'm gonna watch something that looks good. But, that one wasn't so good. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Like, what was it? Nightfall. Yeah, Templars were rough. I mean, Crusaders in general. The whole thing is somewhat controversial and very, very bloody and hardcore. And I get why people don't vibe with it too hard. But you know, I gotta put all that stuff in my Lego bricks. Not gonna lie. Yeah, there it is. Nightfall in the comments. You know what is a good early medieval TV show is, and it's got a lot of Viking type stuff in it, is The Last Kingdom. Do you ever watch that one?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It gets better. If you don't stick with the first season, you get into the second season, like it gets pretty nice. There's some pretty cool stuff in there. Underrated castle theme is Vikings. Dude, yeah, we should talk about Vikings at some point too.
Yeah, we probably should.
People don't remember that was a theme.
Yeah, it wasn't part of Castle though.
I mean, technically it wasn't. Neither was the first Ninja wave of Ninja Castle. I drop it into the sub-theme of Castle, but that's just to distinguish it for myself out of Ninjago because it's very much not Ninjago.
Yeah.
You're like, sure, whatever you say.
Yeah. It was never Castle.
No, but it has, I guess, in my opinion, it has building style and techniques and details that they did put in some of their later Castle stuff too.
Yeah, except there was like a bunch of Asian armor.
Well, it was a bunch of ninjas and, samurai. But so it wasn't European castles, but they still had castles in Asia. They
didn't. They had temples.
They were castles.
They were temples.
Fine. I think they're called castles.
They're not. Look it up.
I played Age of Empires, man. In the Asian dynasties, they have freaking castles.
No, they don't. They were temples.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they were castles. All right, let's see. The Hospitaller minifigures. Yeah, Knights Hospitallers. Hospitallers. Sorry, that's what Hospitallers. They founded the first hospitals we now have today, which is pretty cool. Let's see. I wonder if Lego will release Lord of the Rings minifigures series. No, they won't. Sorry. I'm just going to be that guy. That's not happening. Would I love it? Yes. That's not going to happen. All right. Got my custom Lord of the Rings figures from Nice Bricks. Really amazing quality. That's awesome. Yeah. like you said, though, I mean, so what? I'm not going to price your sticker sheets, but I'm assuming they're less than probably the cost of one or two custom figures.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably looking at like a horse parting or two, shield packs, minifig torsos, and maybe a couple of flags for like $3.99.
Okay. Oh.
Like it's just
Okay.
stupid. It's stupid.
Okay.
It's stupid.
And they're going to be as quality as Lego stickers, which you already put all over your bricks anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna be better.
You're on point, bro. Yep. I would say just hold off, save your money, buy blank torsos or bulk old torsos, and then get Brick Monarch stickers and put on them because they're going to be just as nice, I think. And
I mean, I'm working on some art now for various torsos. Some that are similar to what we've seen in the past, and then some that are completely original.
Cool. That's awesome. Hey, I wanted to do one shout out to somebody that I was talking with earlier in the week. He just had a bunch of authentic medieval weaponry made in like a kind of a metallic plastic, high quality ABS. And he just released, it's called Little Brick Armory. I don't know if you've run into this guy yet.
I haven't.
But he just released a pre-release, and then he's doing a whole wave of these things. He went in all the way, got him plastic injection molded pieces, put in the money, and he's now created a shop online. So if you guys want custom weaponry that's authentic medieval, they got the bassinet helmets, they've got the great helm and the armor that goes with it, and then they got like all of the little correctly named medieval weapons: short sword, long sword, what was it called? I can't remember, but the shield. There's a shield that comes with it. Anyway, it's like a pack of 20 of these things.
Nice.
Really cool. It's a little expensive, but man, the quality looks so nice. So yeah, check him out too if you're into more custom castle stuff, because that will add some flair to your Lego castle stuff that Lego's not doing right now. And I actually ended up ordering some just to support him and see what they look like. So anyway, Little Brick Armory. I don't remember his Instagram tag, but check him out. You can find him online, and it's a little shop online. And stay tuned, guys, for next week talking about Lego Castle Fantasy Era. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And keep an eye on Brick Monarch Shop for more decals and other cool things coming out there.
Oh yeah.
And I'm always going to be trying to put things together on my end. So just keep posted. Keep us posted. No, we'll keep you posted. That's what I mean to say. So there you go. Somebody says there's castles in Japan. Sorry, man. I don't know.
And then they go on and say, and they're nothing like European castles.
Yeah, well, that's what I was trying to say. I'm like, that they're still whatever. I don't care. All right. Thanks so much again, everybody. Brick Monarch and the Brick Stop for another discussion. Let's talk about Lego. We'll see you guys next week.
Yep, talking about fantasy.
Yeah. Lego Troll.
All right, everyone. Have a good night. I guess we'll talk later.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one, guys. Have a good night.